Hello and welcome to Plus Sports on PlusTvAfrica. It's Tuesday and we continue to have more sports news from around the world. And the recently concluded Commonwealth Games is still putting a lot of butterflies in the stomachs of a lot of people. And even Mr. President is about to get in on the act. Mr. President Muhammad Buhari has promised a grand welcome home for Team Nigeria's athletes from the recently concluded Commonwealth Games in Birmingham, England. Nigeria had an unprecedented performance, winning 12 gold, 9 silver and 14 bronze medals to finish as the competition's 7th best team and its best ever performance at the Games. Speaking to the team before they left for Nigeria yesterday, Youth and Sports Development Minister Sunday Dare said a grateful country is planning a grand reception for them, adding that Mr. President is eager to celebrate them. I followed every moment of your competition, Mr. Dare said, praising the athletes for bringing glory to the country. He continued on saying, Mr. President is also very proud of you and has approved that a presidential reception be held to honor you for the historic feat at Birmingham 2022. We will immediately start to plan for the reception, and once we have tightened things up, we will announce the date, invite you over from your different bases, and you will have that privilege of meeting Mr. President. Mr. Sunday Dare's words to the athletes and the planned reception is only the bare minimum that these athletes deserve. S.A. Brume, Musa, and the rest of the men and female relay teams all deserve much love from us Nigerians, because for a long time we've argued and debated whether these able-bodied athletes can do for us what their handicapped brethrens have constantly proven that they're capable of at the Paralympics. Now it's shown that just a little bit more support than they're used to, and the Commonwealth Games and perhaps even future Olympic medals can be on the horizon for us. Now, S.A. Brume, another one of the athletes, hopes that Nigeria's women's gold rush on the penultimate day of the Commonwealth Games will inspire young girls in the country to participate in sports. The 26-year-old reclaimed her long jump title on a day when Toby Amusan won the 100-meter hurdles and the women's 4x100-meter relay. Nigeria now has 12 gold medals in the Games, making them Africa's top performers. In Birmingham, England, Brume, a 3-time African champion, set a new Games record with her winning leap of 7.00 meters, adding a second Commonwealth medal to the one she won in Glasgow 8 years ago. Brume said her record jump demonstrated her consistency in her discipline after 2 jumps of 6.99 meters and one of 6.96 meters, which would have been enough to secure first place on the podium. In an interview with BBC Sport Africa, Brume spoke of the impact she expects Nigeria's gold haul will have on young girls. I know this will be an inspiration for them, she said. Of course, when you see someone you look up to doing well, you want to definitely be like them. So this is going to motivate and inspire them. And I completely agree with Brume. Of course, there's been more investment in women's sports of all kinds recently. And certainly the women's football team is doing much, much better than some would say the Super Eagles team themselves are doing. If more effort can be made to inspire young girls, I think it's all for the better. We'll see what more is in store in the career of S.A. Brume. British media reported on Monday, August 8th, that Manchester United are in advanced talks to sign Adrien Rabiot from Juventus. The 27-year-old French international has fallen out of favour in Turin and has just a year left on his contract. United have turned their attention to Rabiot after a prolonged attempt to sign Frenkie de Jong from Barcelona ended in frustration. The fact is, De Jong is Manchester United's first choice, but he is insistent on staying in Barcelona, even though some might say it is perhaps not the best thing for his career. Barcelona currently hold him £17 million, and Frankie de Jong is using that as a leverage to insist upon staying in Barcelona, refusing to leave unless that £17 million is paid. Now, Adrian Rabiot has been pursued by Chelsea in the past, and now Manchester United are about to pick up a 27-year-old that some ex-players, some pundits, don't exactly believe he's a top quality alternative to Frankie de Jong. But Manchester United are in the final 26 days of the summer transfer window. And now some might say they are in panic mode and looking for any players that they can get their hands on. Now, meanwhile, Inter Milan have ended the contract of Chile forward Alexis Sanchez by mutual agreement. The Serie A club said on Monday, August 8th. Italian media reports said Sanchez is set to join French side Olympique de Marseille on a free transfer. The 33-year-old made 109 appearances and scored 20 goals in all competitions after joining Inter from Manchester United in 2019, but rarely appeared in the starting lineup last season. The club would like to wholeheartedly thank Alexis for these last 3 seasons, in which the Nerazzurri won 3 major honors, and we wish him all the best for his future career, Inter said in a statement. Former Barcelona and Arsenal forward Sanchez, who has 146 caps and 48 goals for Chile, won the 2020 and 2021 Scudetto, Inter's first league title in 11 years, and last season helped the club win the Italian Cup and Super Cup. Now, Alexis Sanchez has fallen out with Arsenal, with Manchester United, and now his contract is being mutually terminated, which means Inter Milan will make no money off of any sort of transfer fee. Who knows what's been happening behind closed doors, but it has to be said that Alexis Sanchez is no longer the player of old, not the player that lit up the Camp Nou several years ago, playing alongside Pedro, David Villa, and Lionel Messi. Now, Serena Williams delivered an impressive physical performance in challenging conditions to return to winning ways at the Toronto Open on Monday, August 8th, and then said she can see the light at the end of the tennis tunnel in her career. Williams was forced to dig deep during her 6-3, 6-4 first-round victory over Spain's Nuria Parizas Diaz that saw the two women exchange blasts from the baseline in sweltering conditions on a hot and humid center court. After playing only her second singles match since returning to action at Wimbledon in June, after a year-long absence from competition, the 40-year-old Williams was asked what continues to drive her at this late stage of her glittering career. While Williams, whose win over Parizas Diaz marked her first singles victory since the 2021 French Open, laughed while giving her answer. She assured the media that she was not joking and went on to explain what the light represents. It has to be said that Serena Williams will be missed from the games, considering she's highly considered one of the best, if not the best, female tennis player to ever walk on the center courts. It will be a sad day when she walks away from the game. Russian world number 1 Daniil Medvedev said on Monday, August 8th, that playing under a neutral flag does not weigh on his mind. Tennis governing bodies banned Russian and Belarusians from international team competitions following Russia's invasion of Ukraine, which Moscow calls a special operation, but allowed players from the two countries to continue competing as neutrals. Medvedev, fresh off lifting the trophy in Los Cabos over the weekend, said that just being able to play tennis was all that mattered. With rain delaying Monday's first round matches by over 3 hours, Medvedev, who won the tournament last year in Toronto, begins his title defense against either recent Wimbledon finalist and City Open champion Nick Kyrgios of Australia or Argentine Sebastian Baez. It's a good thing that Daniel Medvedev agrees that it is better to follow the rules. It benefits us as tennis lovers that we get to continue to see Russian players participate. It is unfortunate that a rule such as the one that bans or excludes Russian athletes or Belarusian athletes has to exist. But the world outside of sports can have its impact on sports, no matter how much we love for sports in general to stay neutral. Now, Finland's Emil Ruusuvuori sent former world number 3 Stan Wawrinka packing in the opening round of the Canadian Open on Monday, August 8th. Ruusuvuori bagged a 6-3, 3-6, 6-3 victory to set up a second-round clash with 8th-seeded Hubert Huckers, who he beat last week in the City Open. Rain caused a roughly 3-hour delay to the start of the Masters 1000 tournament in Montreal. But when play got underway, Slovak Alex Molcan saw off American Mackenzie McDonald 7-6-1, 6-4.